Hello everyone, welcome back to channel US Immigration News. We hope you're doing great. Well, in today's video, we'll be talking about the November 2024 Visa Bulletin and USCIS latest updates.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel US Immigration News. We hope you're doing great. Well, in today's video, we will be talking about the November 2024 Visa Bulletin EB-1A becomes more accessible. As we look toward the November 2024 Visa Bulletin, prospective immigrants and their advocates need to understand the latest updates and what they mean for the future of U.S. immigration policy. With significant changes anticipated across both family-based and employment-based categories, staying informed is more critical than ever. This Visa Bulletin not only serves as a roadmap for those awaiting their green cards, but also reflects the broader political landscape that could impact immigration reform in the coming months. This video will delve into the key developments, actionable steps for applicants, and the potential implications of the upcoming elections on U.S. immigration policies. If you are interested in this, so to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. As we look ahead to the November 2024 Visa Bulletin, there are several critical topics to discuss, including its implications, expected developments in the coming months, and actionable steps for those currently in the I-485 adjustment of status process. Additionally, we'll explore recent updates from USCIS, especially regarding the EB-1A category, and the broader context of the upcoming elections and their potential impact on immigration policies. The November 2024 Visa Bulletin. The Visa Bulletin is a crucial resource for anyone navigating the U.S. immigration process. It outlines the availability of immigrant visas and the timelines for various categories, which can be a lifeline for applicants awaiting their green cards. For November 2024, we expect to see a mix of changes across family-based and employment-based categories. Key updates in family-based categories. When examining the final action chart for family-based visas, it's notable that the only significant change is in the F1 category for Mexico, which has advanced from January 1st, 2004 to November 22nd, 2004, an almost two-year leap. Meanwhile, the F2 category has progressed from November 2021 to January 2022, marking another positive shift. However, the F2B, F3, and F4 categories show minimal movement, with only slight advancements for Mexico in the F3 and F4 categories. The filing date chart, on the other hand, has remained largely static. The F1, F2A, and F2B categories have not seen any changes, while the Philippines has made substantial progress by nearly a year. For India, a 2-month advancement from June to August 2006 is a welcome development. Employment-based categories. The employment-based categories present a more static picture. The EB-1A category, for example, remains unchanged, with all chargeability areas still listed as current, while China holds steady at November 8, 2022, and India at February 1, 2022. The EB-2 and EB-3 categories reflect similar stagnation, indicating that USCIS is focusing on clearing backlogs from previous months rather than processing new applications. This lack of movement in the employment-based categories may continue through the end of the year. Analysts anticipate some revisions in January, which may include updates to the final action chart and the filing date chart. If you find yourself with a priority date in the EB-2 or EB-3 categories from 2016 or later, now may be the time to consider alternative paths, such as EB-1A or EB-5. Actions to take when your I-485 date becomes current. For those currently on Form I-485 and whose priority dates have become current in the final action chart, it's crucial to act promptly. There are several steps you can take to expedite your application. Open a service request. Contact USCIS through their online portal to open a service request for your case. This can help bring attention to your application. Contact your senator. Reach out to your state senator's office. They can sometimes assist in expediting your case or provide additional information about your status. Resubmit medical forms. If your medical exam results have expired, consider resubmitting them as soon as possible to prevent delays in your application. Recent alerts from USCIS. Recently, USCIS published several important alerts that are particularly relevant for EB-1A applicants. Notable among these is the updated guidance on the International Entrepreneur Rule. The changes clarify the requirements for investment revenue and biometric appointments, signaling a shift in how investments can qualify for immigration benefits. The political landscape and immigration policy. With the election season approaching, the implications of the November 2024 elections on immigration policy cannot be understated. This election may be one of the most consequential in recent decades, particularly regarding immigration reform and policy changes. Democratic policies. Historically, Democrats tend to favor family-based immigration policies and are more supportive of pathways for asylum seekers and undocumented immigrants. If they regain power, it could mean more opportunities for individuals in family-based situations and those seeking asylum. Republican policies. Conversely, Republican administrations have typically prioritized employment-based immigration pathways. Those applying through employment-based categories may find more favorable processing times and an increase in available visas. USCIS issues new guidance on EB-1 eligibility criteria for individuals with extraordinary ability. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services is issuing policy guidance in our policy manual to further clarify the types of evidence that we may evaluate to determine eligibility for extraordinary ability E11 EB-1 immigrant visa classifications. This policy guidance 1 confirms that we consider a person's receipt of team awards under the criterion for lesser nationally or internationally recognized prizes or awards for excellence in the field of endeavor. 2 clarifies that we consider past memberships under the membership criterion. 3 removes language suggesting published material must demonstrate the value of the person's work and contributions to satisfy the published material criterion, and 4 explains that while the dictionary defines an exhibition as a public showing not limited to art, the relevant regulation expressly modifies that term with artistic such that we will only consider non-artistic exhibitions as part of a properly supported claim of comparable evidence. This new guidance builds on a previous EB-1 policy update, providing more clarity and transparency to assist petitioners in submitting appropriate evidence that may establish the beneficiary's eligibility. In conclusion, the November 2024 Visa Bulletin presents both challenges and opportunities for those navigating the complexities of U.S. immigration. With important updates in family-based and employment-based categories, staying proactive and informed is vital for achieving your immigration goals. As we approach a pivotal election that may reshape immigration policy, understanding the landscape and taking decisive action can make a significant difference in your journey. Whether you are in the process of adjusting your status or exploring alternative pathways, remember that staying engaged and seeking assistance when needed will empower you in this dynamic and often unpredictable environment. That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.
The November 2024 Visa Bulletin brings crucial updates for prospective immigrants navigating the U.S. immigration process, particularly in family-based and employment-based categories. This bulletin serves as both a guide for those awaiting green cards and the reflection of the political climate that may influence future immigration reforms. In family-based categories, notable changes include a significant advancement in the F1 category for Mexico, moving from January 1, 2004 to November 22, 2004, an almost 2-year jump. The F2 category also shown progress, moving from November 2021 to January 2022. However, the F2B and F3 and F4 categories exhibit minimal movement, particularly for Mexico. The filing date chart remains largely unchanged, with the Philippines advancing nearly a year and India seeing a 2-month progress from June to 2006 August. On the employment-based side, the EB-1A category remains current for most chargeability areas, while China and India hold steady at November 8, 2022 and February 1, 2022 respectively. The EB2 and EB3 categories show stagnation, suggesting that USCIS is prioritizing backlog clearance over new applications. Analysts expect possible updates in January 2025, making it a critical time for applicants with priority dates from 2016 or later to consider alternative pathways like EB1A or EB5s. For those on Form I-485 whose priority dates are current, prompt action is vital. Recommended steps including opening a service request with the USCIS, contacting state senator for assistance, and resubmitting any expired medical forms. Recent alerts from USCIS include updated guidance for EB1A applicants, clarifying requirements for investment revenue and biometric appointments, thus influencing how investment qualification may affect immigration benefits. As the November 2024 election approaches, the implications for immigration policy are significant. Democratic administration typically support family-based immigration and asylum seeker pathways, while Republican administrations focus more on employment-based avenues, which could lead to different processing times and visa availability. In conclusion, the November 2024 Visa Bulletin presents a mix of opportunities and challenges for those engaged in the U.S. immigration process. With important updates in both family-based and employment-based categories, staying informed and proactive is essential for navigating this complex landscape. As the political environment shifts, understanding potential changes and seeking assistance will empower applicants in their immigration journey.